The Gobi Desert, vast, arid, and unforgiving. Stretching over 500,000 square miles, it is one of the largest deserts in the world. For centuries, it has stood as a symbol of nature's raw power, a place where only the hardiest of life forms can survive. A testament to the resilience of life in the face of harsh conditions, the Gobi is home to unique flora and fauna that have adapted to its extreme environment. Yet, beneath this desolate landscape, a discovery of unprecedented magnitude has been made, one that could alter the course of history. This discovery has the potential to reshape the global balance of power, as it involves a treasure trove of resources hidden beneath the sands. The Chinese government, known for its ambitious infrastructure projects and long-term strategic planning, has been at the forefront of this groundbreaking find. They have unearthed a treasure trove of resources, estimated to be in the region of 30 million tons, a staggering amount that could fuel their economic engine for decades. This discovery, shrouded in a veil of secrecy and strategic ambiguity, has captured the world's attention. It has sent ripples of anticipation and apprehension throughout the world, raising questions about its implications for China's economic future and its place on the global stage. Analysts and experts are debating the potential impacts, speculating on how this newfound wealth could influence global markets and geopolitical dynamics. The world watches with bated breath as China, a nation that has undergone a remarkable transformation from an agrarian society to a global economic powerhouse, stands on the cusp of yet another pivotal moment in its history. This discovery could be the catalyst for a new era of economic growth and technological advancement, further solidifying China's position as a dominant global player. This discovery, shrouded in the mystique of the Gobi Desert, promises to be a game-changer, not just for China, but for the entire world. As the world looks on, the unfolding story of the Gobi Desert's hidden treasures continues to captivate and intrigue, hinting at a future filled with both promise and uncertainty. The treasure buried beneath the Gobi Desert is not gold, oil, or any of the traditional resources that have fueled empires and sparked conflicts throughout history. Instead, it is something far more critical in the 21st century: lithium. Lithium, often referred to as the white gold of the clean energy revolution, is a key component in the batteries that power everything from electric vehicles to smartphones. This lightweight metal is essential for the production of high-capacity, rechargeable batteries. These batteries are not just limited to personal gadgets, they are also crucial for larger applications. From electric vehicles that reduce our dependence on fossil fuels to grid-scale energy storage systems that stabilize renewable energy sources, lithium is at the heart of modern technology. The ability to store energy efficiently and reliably is a game-changer for renewable energy, making it possible to harness solar and wind power even when the sun isn't shining or the wind isn't blowing. This discovery places China, already a dominant player in the global lithium market, in an even more enviable position. With the potential to control a significant portion of the world's supply of this critical resource, China could influence global markets and technologies. The implications of this discovery are far-reaching, extending beyond the realm of economics and into the domain of geopolitics. Control over lithium resources could become a strategic advantage, impacting international relations and trade. Lithium, once a niche material, has become a strategic asset. As countries around the world transition to cleaner sources of energy and embrace the electrification of transportation, the demand for lithium continues to skyrocket. China's newfound lithium wealth gives it a significant advantage in this emerging global order. This could potentially shift the balance of power in its favor, making it a key player in the global push towards a sustainable and electrified future. China's economic rise has been nothing short of meteoric, transforming the nation into the world's second-largest economy and a global leader in manufacturing, technology, and innovation. However, this remarkable growth has come at a cost, with China heavily reliant on imports of raw materials, including lithium, to fuel its industrial engine. The discovery of such a massive lithium reserve within its own borders has the potential to reduce this dependence, bolstering China's economic security and providing it with a strategic buffer in an increasingly uncertain world. This newfound lithium independence could have a profound impact on China's manufacturing sector, particularly in the rapidly growing electric vehicle industry. China is already the world's largest producer and consumer of electric vehicles, and this discovery could further solidify its dominance in this sector, potentially allowing it to dictate the pace of innovation and set global standards. For years, China's reliance on foreign suppliers for critical resources like lithium has been a significant point of vulnerability. This dependency has exposed the nation to various risks, including price fluctuations, supply chain disruptions, and geopolitical pressures that can have far-reaching consequences for its economy and strategic interests. This dependence has been particularly acute in its relationship with the United States, which, until recently, was a major supplier of lithium. The trade dynamics between these two superpowers have often been fraught with tension, making the supply of such a critical resource a point of contention and strategic maneuvering. The recent discovery of the Gobi Desert lithium reserve has the potential to fundamentally alter this dynamic. This vast reserve could significantly reduce China's reliance on the United States and other Western nations for this essential resource, thereby reshaping the global lithium supply chain. This newfound independence could give China greater leverage in trade negotiations, allowing it to negotiate from a position of strength. It could also reduce its vulnerability to economic sanctions, potentially emboldening the nation to pursue a more assertive and confident foreign policy on the global stage. Additionally, this development has the potential to accelerate the shift away from the US dollar as the world's reserve currency. As China seeks to establish the yuan as a viable alternative in global trade, particularly in the realms of energy and raw materials, this could mark a significant shift in the global economic landscape. The implications of such a shift could be profound, influencing international trade, finance, and geopolitical alliances for years to come. Section 5. A New World Order? The geopolitical implications of China's lithium discovery extend far beyond its economic impact. The control of strategic resources has always been a key factor in shaping the global balance of power, and lithium, in the age of clean energy and technological innovation, is no exception. China's newfound lithium wealth has the potential to reshape alliances, ignite new competition, and redraw the map of global influence. Countries that were once reliant on the United States and other Western powers for lithium may now look to China as a reliable and potentially more affordable supplier. This could lead to a strengthening of ties between China and nations in Africa, Latin America, and Southeast Asia, regions rich in mineral resources but often marginalized in the global order. Section 6. The Dragon's New Fire. The discovery of 30 million tons of lithium is not merely an economic boon for China, it's a geopolitical game-changer. It fuels the engine of their ambition to become the world's leading superpower, not through military might, but through the quiet assertion of economic dominance. This is not just about batteries and cars, it's about the industries of the future, renewable energy, high-tech manufacturing, and the digital economy, all of which rely on a steady, affordable supply of lithium. Section 7. Beyond economics, a shift in influence. Imagine a world where the balance of power doesn't hinge on oil reserves, but on lithium mines. This is the future that China is building, brick by brick, battery by battery. Countries seeking to embrace green technology or develop their own electric vehicle industries will find themselves increasingly reliant on China, not just for finished products, but for the raw materials that make them possible. This shift in dependence will inevitably translate into a shift in geopolitical influence. China's Belt and Road Initiative, once seen as a purely economic endeavor, takes on new significance in this context, becoming a conduit for the flow of critical resources and a means of solidifying China's position at the heart of a new global order. Section 8. A New Era of Competition. The United States and its allies, long accustomed to dictating the terms of global trade and setting the rules of the international system, are now faced with a formidable challenge. China's rise as a lithium powerhouse threatens to undermine their economic and geopolitical dominance, forcing them to rethink their strategies and adapt to a rapidly changing world. This new era of competition, however, need not be a zero-sum game. The world's transition to a clean energy future will require unprecedented levels of cooperation and collaboration. The challenge for the United States and its allies is to find ways to engage with China constructively, while also protecting their own interests and promoting a rules-based international order. Section 9. The Future, Unwritten. The discovery of 30 million tons of lithium under the Gobi Desert is a stark reminder that the 21st century will be defined by competition over resources, innovation, and technological prowess. China, with its long-term strategic planning and unwavering focus on economic development, has positioned itself at the forefront of this new era. The future remains unwritten, but one thing is certain. China's rise as a global power is inextricably linked to its ability to harness the potential of its vast resources and translate them into economic and geopolitical might.